Love and light, everyone. I appreciate all of you for taking the time out to listen to what I have to say. I hope everyone is just enjoying their day. I hope you are surrounded by positive energy. If not, I'm sending you some positive healing energy your way. Please like and share. You can reach me at intuitiverealist9@gmail.com. If you like what you hear, you can hit the star at the top and be notified when I drop some jewels. Enjoy the talk. Love and light, beautiful people. I am your host, Intuitive Realist, and I appreciate you all for listening to me. Good morning, good evening, and good night, depending where you are in the world. And today's topic is about numerology. But before I go into numerology, I was looking over my analytics, and I was looking at everyone who was listening to me. So let me shout out to everybody who is listening to me. So Florida, Jacksonville, Orlando, Opaka, I hope I'm saying that right, Ocala, in New York, Queens Village, St. Albans, Highland Falls, North Carolina, Raleigh, Wendell, Cary, Apex, West Virginia, Martinsburg, South Carolina, Georgia, or Cleveland, Ohio, Willis, Michigan, and all the way to San Fernando, California. I have people in California listening. Wow, that is amazing. I appreciate you all for listening to me, taking the time out to listen. I hope you're learning something. And so I just wanted to add that in, since today is about numbers. I was taking a look at my numbers, so I wanted to throw that out there. So if you don't know about what numerology is, it's a branch of knowledge that deals with the occult significance of numbers. Numerology could be used in your everyday life. It is the belief in a divine or mystical relationship between a number and one or more coinciding events. It is also the study of the numeric value of the letters in words, names, and ideas. It is often associated with the paranormal alongside astrology and similar divinatory arts. I use numerology to name my kids. They all have the name that equals up to 8. And they all have 4 names, a first, a last, and 2 middle names. And you also have to be careful with that number 8 too. If you're gonna do a name with the number 8 or something with the number 8, try to balance it out with the number 5 or something. We're gonna get into that later on, but so each number has its own unique meaning, and each number has a positive and negative traits, patterns, personality, and dispositions. Almost everything holds meaning in the world of numerology. Your birth date, your home address, your name, your phone numbers, they all have numeric significance. Each number is assigned to every letter in the alphabet. This is called the Pythagorean mythology. And so if you would like to, you can take out notes. And so the Pythagorean mythology is a chart that has the letters has the numbers that are assigned to each letter in the alphabet A through Z. And you only do numbers 1 through 9. Okay, so I'm gonna do the chart, and you can take out notes and always go back and rewind and write this stuff down. So the number 1 are associated with the letters A, J, and S. The number 2 is associated with letters B, K, and T. The number 3 is associated with the letters C, L, and U. The number 4 is associated with the letters D, M, V. Number 5 associated with letters E, N, W, the number 6 associated with letters F, O, X, Fox. That's number 6. So number 7 is G, P, Y. Number 8 is H, Q, Z. And number 9 is I, R. And so I've noticed that whenever you add a number with the number 9, it almost always equals back up to a number 9. Pay attention to numbers that have the number 9 in it. You know, whenever you're out, numbers are everywhere on street addresses, business addresses, business cards, flyers. Numbers are everywhere. For the phone number, you're gonna add up the last 4 numbers for your phone number to see what type of energy your phone number holds, and see what type of conversations, what kind of conversations or what kind of phone calls you're receiving. You will receive regarding that number. And so I want to teach you, or to introduce you, or for some of you probably already know about the numerology chart. And so I know that most of you have heard of your astrological chart, with your sun and moon signs, your rising signs, your houses, etc. The number chart consists of numbers, and each number represents the numbers who you really are. So your number chart consists of many key concepts that make you basically you. The 5 core numbers of your chart are your life path number, your expression number, your heart's desire number, which is also your soul urge number, your personality number, and your growth number. And I will go into each one of these, detail. I'll probably add in, what my numbers are. And then you can put in your numbers as I explain how to come up with your own life path and expression numbers. So your life path number reveals your most fulfilling life direction and the major lessons you are here to learn. It highlights the specific opportunities and challenges you encounter and the personal traits that will assist you on this journey. Your life path is calculated by adding the digits of your birthday. Okay, I'll use mine for example. So my birthday is September 2nd, 1987. September being the 9th month, you will add all the numbers. So 9 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 equals 36. So since this is a double digit, you're going to add both of these digits. 30, that adds up, my birthday adds up to 36. So you're going to now add 3 plus 6. So 3 plus 6 equals up to a 9. So that tells you that my life path number is the number 9, which is the life path of endings and beginnings, humanitarian, philanthropist, they have this, need to save the world. Of course, you guys, I'm telling you. So for those out there with number 9, I feel your pain. The only numbers you do not bring to a single digit are 11, 22, 33, and 44. These are master numbers, and I'll go into those a little bit later. Your expression number is derived from the numbers that correspond to the letters in your full name, and it reveals the talents and abilities instilled in you at birth. This is sometimes referred to as your potential or destiny. So my expression number is a 6, and the keyword is compassionate, stable, family-loving, trustworthy, domesticated, peace lover, harmonious vibration. The heart's desire, also known as the soul urge, this number is made up from the vowels in your full birth name. It represents your inner cravings, likes, and dislikes, which are usually kept rather private. My heart's desire is the number 5. This is the freedom lover. The number 5 is an intellectual vibration. The keywords are adaptable, freedom loving, romantic, resourceful, witty, fun loving, curious, flexible, accommodating. The personality number, this number is made up from the consonants in your full birth name. Your personality number reveals your surface traits, how you like to dress, and how you tend to act with other people. My personal personality number is a 1. 1 is the leader. The number 1 indicates the ability to stand alone, and is strong. It is a strong vibration. Independent, creative, original, ambitious, determined, self-assured. The number 1 takes the lead in love. Love and or chase is the utmost importance of these lovers. That is on point. Growth number. This number is derived from the letters of your first name only. The growth number acts as a modifier to your life path number. It denotes a pattern that assists in a growth development. It could be used as a tool to help you in your life journey. My growth number is a 3. The number 3 is sociable, friendly, and outgoing vibration, kind, positive, and optimistic, adventurous, self-expressive. So now before I go into the numbers, I want you to pause the video and I want you to go and do your life path number so that you'll know what your life path number is. So when I go down to the numbers 1 through 9, you can pretty much, start from there for your numerology chart. But I think that'll be so much better if you'll know your life path number, or at least one number, so you can get a feel of, is this really something that I can go further with. So we're gonna start with the number 1. The number 1 is ruled by the sun. You will command, influence, and control all around you. You will be honest, very bold, and outspoken. So the positive traits of number 1 is initiator of action, a pioneering spirit, inventive ideas, strong leadership skills, independent, drives to attain, individualistic style, executive abilities, extraordinary will and determination, and courageous. So, of course, everything has polar opposites, negative and positive. So the negative traits are overly assertive or aggressive, dominating, impulsiveness, egotistic, boastfulness, and willfulness. The number 2 is ruled by the moon. It influences your minds, thoughts, and imagination. Like the moon, when it waxes and wanes, even for thought, you have altered moods or elation and depression. So, of course, the positive traits are cooperation, adaptability, considerate of others, and the number let me finish this first. So, sensitive to the needs of others, partnering, an arbiter or mediator, modest, sincere, spiritually influenced, a diplomat. The negative traits are shyness, timidity, fear, self-conscious, drowned in detail, and depression. And you can tell with some of these numbers, for you to kind of get a feel and try to remember. So you see how the number 2 is corporation, and the number 2 always is, you can always picture 2 people, or corporation, or partnership, as in number 1. Number 1 stays alone, number 1 is independent. So that's how I kind of learned each number, by kind of like putting some keywords that are familiar to me. The number 3. The number 3 is Jupiter is ruled by number 3. He signifies knowledge, wisdom, selflessness, service, and sacrifice. Jupiter is also the lord of astrology signs. Sagittarius and Pisces in your natal chart. My moon is in Sagittarius. My sun is in Virgo, and my rising is in Libra. So, and I'll probably do a natal chart breakdown too, for the next topic. So the positive traits for number 3 is self-expression in many ways, verbalization, inspiration, and keen imagination, artistic abilities, accurate impressions and insights, never-ending optimism, happy and fun-loving, enjoys life fully. Negative traits, scattered energies, exaggeration, unfinished projects, lack of direction, moodiness, and self-centeredness. The number 4 represents the earth. Its presiding deity is Lord Ganesha. You are well informed, well known, and a source for info on all topics. You are a knowledgeable person who is always busy collecting information about all walks of life. Beyonce's birthday is September 4th and Jay-Z's December 4th. So they are known people. That's one way. I'm not sure what their life path number is. Probably something to look into. But so their positive traits are strong sense of order and values, struggles against limits, steady growth, highly practical, scientific mind, attention to detail, foundation for achievement, a genius for organization, fine management skills. Negative traits are lack of imagination, caught up in details, stubborn, fixed opinions, argumentative, slow to act, too serious, and confused. The number 5 is ruled by the planet Mercury. If you are born on the 5th, 14th, and 23rd of any month, you take daring risks, consider nothing as impossible. Your intellect works with lightning speed, and you are very popular and successful. Likes constant change. Positive traits are expansiveness, new and visionary ideas, quick thinking, versatile, and ever-changing. Action-oriented, curious and exploring, promoting resourceful and using freedom constructively. Negative traits, restless, discontent, edgy, temperament and speech, dissatisfaction, too many nasty decisions, hasty decisions, impatience, lacking in application. And I meant to say in the beginning of all of these numbers that if you're either born on the 2nd, say that, you're born on the 2nd, or your birthday was on the 3rd, or, what's 1 plus 2 if it was on the 12th, just as what I said with the 5, you can go back and rewind. For number 5, it says that if it was born on the 5th, the 14th, or the 23rd, which all adds up to number 5, all of these traits, all of these numbers you can kind of input into your chart. The number 6 stands out for planet Venus. It makes you dominant, rule, and control others. 6 makes you charming, lovable, and attractive. You command obedience and respect from all folks around you. The artist in 6 makes you fond of dancing, music, sessions, television series, and film shows. The positive traits of 6 are a strong sense of responsibility, artistic, a nurturing disposition, community-oriented, balanced, sympathy for others, and humanitarian, unselfishness, love of home and domestic affairs, freely renders service to others. Negative traits are self-righteousness, obstinacy, stubborn, dominate, family and friends, meddling, egotistical, and susceptible to flattery, outspoken. And these numbers also do correlate to the zodiacs. So what does number 6 sound like? The number 6 sounds like a Cancer, as in number 1 sounds like a Leo. So, I'm going to go into all of that for probably your natal chart. The number 7 is ruled by Ketu, who signifies wisdom. It makes you a recluse philosopher, or religious person. 7, rude persons cannot be lucky. They are not lucky in spite of their mental caliber. If at all success comes to them, it is only after a lot of hard work, struggle, and disappointments. The positive traits of number 7 is skilled at analysis and research, an intelligent seeker of knowledge, scientific and inventive, studious, meditating, charming personality and demeanor, love of solitude and peace, and perfectionist. The negative traits of number 7: hidden motives and suspicious, overly reserved, arguments enjoyed with silence or sarcasm, isolated, inflexible positions, overly upset by distractions. The number 8 stands for Saturn. You often face obstacles. This word. You often face obstacles, meet with accidents, and feel unlucky. If you are afflicted by the evil effects of Saturn, it helps to modify anything that sums to 8 to a 5. Remember, I was saying earlier how I named all of my kids having not a name that equals to 8, and they also balance it with them all having nicknames that sums up to a 5. So, because you don't want to harness all of that 8 energy. The positive traits for the number 8 is executive character, abilities, political skills, expert handling of power and authority, working for a cause, achieving recognition, exercising sound judgment, decisive and commanding. The negative traits are workaholic, overly ambitious, lacking humanitarian instincts, mismanaging money, repulsing subordinates, impatient with people, stressed, and materialistic. The number 9 stands for Mars. You fight for a cause, rebel against an oppression, and fight for your country. You live with dangers, a person who walks with a torch of intelligence, gifted with courage. You don't know what fear is. The fighter, the patriot, the warrior, cool and intelligent, wear knowledge. Positive traits for number 9 is heartily, friendly, and congenial, and hail fellow, a humanitarian instincts, a giving nature, selflessness, obligations, creative expression, readily influenced to do good works, artistic and writing talents. Negative traits are self-adulation, scattered interest, possessiveness, moodiness, careless with finances, and wanting peer attention. So I have a lot of number 9s in my chart. My left path is a number 9. My birth month is number 9. And I always see the number 9 and the number 11. So as you can see, the intuitive realist, I have intuitive realist 11. I have the number 2. You can tell the numbers that surround your life because they almost always are in your birthday. So mine is September 2nd, 1987. My building has the number 2 on it. Of course, my left path was the number 9. My friend gave me a poster, and the phrase said, "Keep smiling, beautiful, because life is a thing and there is so much to smile about." And it's a Marilyn Monroe quote. And on this poster, it had the numbers 922. 9 plus 2 is 11. There is 11 again. And the numbers that I always see, no matter if it's on the clock, no matter if it can be on the clock, it can be on a truck, on license plates. It can be the VIN number on the car. Just wherever I go, I always see the numbers 119, 911, or in that order. It's always those numbers. And of course, each number represents something. And of course, I take heed to whenever I see those numbers, I pay attention to what I'm thinking about at that time. Even as I'm doing this recording, almost all of my recordings have stopped at either 119 or 111. Almost all of them. So that let me know, I'm on the right path. I'm on the right page. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm so happy that you all are joining me on this journey. And I hope that you're learning something, because I know I am. Okay, the master numbers are numbers 11, 22, and 33, and 44. And these are numbers that sometimes whenever you're adding up your life path or expression number, sometimes you'll get an 11, a 22, and a 30, or a 33. And these are the numbers that you don't simplify. You keep these numbers because, say, if you equal up to an 11, so 1 plus 1 is 2. So all of the traits of the number 2 are heightened because of the number 11, the 2 ones. So we're going to do the master numbers and their significance. The master number 11 is the most intuitive of all numbers. It represents illumination, Illuminati, a channel to the subconscious insight without rational thought and sensitivity, nervous energy, shyness, and impracticality. The master number 11 has all the aspects of the number 2, but is considerably enhanced and charged with charisma, leadership, and inspiration. It is a number with inborn duality, which creates dynamism, inner conflict, and other catalysts with its mere presence. A number that, when not focused on a goal beyond itself, can be turned inward to create fear and phobias. Master number 22 is the equivalent to number 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. Master number 22 is potentially the most successful in all numbers and often called the master builder. The master number 22 can turn the most ambitious of dreams into reality, but only when it is supported properly by other numbers in the chart. The 22 has many of the inspirational insights of the 11, combined with the practicality and methodical nature of the 4, making it unlimited yet disciplined. It sees the archetype and brings it down to earth in material form. It has big ideas, expansive plans, idealism, leadership, and self-confidence. The master number 33 is equivalent to 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. Is considered the master teacher and the most spiritually involved of all numbers. The 33 is the most influential of all numbers. It combines the 11 and the 22, boosting their potential to another level. When expressed to the fullest, the 33 lacks personal ambition and instead focuses its considerably ability on the spiritual uplifting of humanity. What makes the 33 especially impressive is its high level of sincere devotion. And so, of course, I'm going to add the repeating numbers. Whenever you see repeating numbers, each set of repeating numbers has a different meaning. As a rule of thumb, when a person keeps seeing the same number pattern, sometimes with slight variations, it points to two things. The meaning of the numbers involved are a current issue for the individual, and the numbers function as a warning to get the person to pay attention. Numbers can be used in any and everything that you do. Start paying attention to numbers that are around you. Like I said, your phone number, numbers where you live, your address, your birthday, your kid's birthday, everybody that's around you. The numbers you see on a receipt, repeating numbers. They have subliminal messages. They speak to your conscious or subconscious. and they're always in hidden in plain sight. Numbers are everywhere, and businesses actually use numbers to name their business. People actually use numerology when they hire employees. Like this stuff, it may be something that's taboo, and I guess people don't really look into it as much, or it's not really a known thing, but it's just as known as astrology, if not more. And it's, to me, every time I've used numerology, I personally like numerology better because of how in depth it went with just numbers, just how much a number meant just by you adding up the numbers in your name, or adding up your birthday, or adding up your heart's desire number. Like each number really is like the whole of you, like the ingredients of you. So this stuff is literally written in the stars of who you are. And so that concludes this topic. That concludes this build. I hope that everyone enjoyed this. I hope that you took notes. I hope that you learned something. I hope that everyone is surrounded by loving people. I hope you are surrounded by people that are pushing you to do better. I hope you are loving yourself first, because no one can love you better than yourself. I hope that everyone enjoy your night or enjoy your day. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you listening. I'll see you next time. Peace. Thank you. I appreciate you for listening. Join me next time. Have a great day or night, depending where you are in the world. And remember, your reality is created from your thoughts and beliefs. You want to change your reality? Change your thoughts. It's just like that. Peace, love, and light.